So something has just occurred to me right now that I think is interesting, and it might be useful somehow, but I don't know how yet. But what it is I'm thinking that the things that happen in life, there are many things that happen that affect us, obviously, and it's quite typical to see certain things that happen as being problems in your life. So something happens and it's a problem. And you see it as a problem, and it might affect your mood and cause you inconvenience, and it can be just difficult, basically. But I'm thinking that the things that happen are just things that happen. So we basically choose to see certain things as a problem. We decide that a thing that happens is a problem. And so we are responsible in a way for how we feel about the things that happen and how we view the things that happen. In other words, things that go wrong in life and cause us difficulty are just things that happen. So they aren't problems in themselves, they're just things that happen, but we see them as a problem. They affect our lives negatively, maybe, some of these things. But it seems that basically things happen, and it's how we view them that makes them a problem. And it's changing. Well, it's very early days, but I'm just thinking it makes it a bit different, I would say, into how I view the world. If I see certain things as a problem, might be annoying or whatever, and I have to fix it or whatever. But maybe they're not actually problems, they're just things that happen. And then I choose to see these things as a problem, and then I seek to fix them. So I'm wondering basically if problems don't actually exist. So I choose to see the things that happen as a problem, but they're not problems in themselves. They're just things that happen. Then I choose to see them as a problem, and I work to fix them. I work to make them better. But I'm wondering if my feelings and my mood and whatever can be improved by not seeing things that go wrong as just being a problem. If I just see the things that go wrong as just things that happen, and then it's how I view these things that makes them a problem. So I am responsible for how I feel about things that go wrong. It's not the things that goes wrong that makes me feel bad. It's me that makes me feel bad by how I view that problem. I don't know where I'll go with this, but I'm thinking that so much of what happens around us and that affect us in life are not necessarily problems. They're just things that happen. And then I choose to see these things as a problem. And that affects my mood and my behavior and whatever. But I'm hoping that seeing things that go wrong as just things that happen rather than things that are designed to cause me difficulty. If I see it more as just a thing that happens rather than a problem for me deliberately aimed at me, that might make me feel better about things. So I'm wondering if this will go anywhere. But I do think it's interesting to see problems as not really problems in themselves, and just see things as things that happen. And then it's how I view these things that turns them into a problem. They're just things that happen. So I think that that's interesting.